People talk about brands as if they're built with logos, colors, taglines, and campaigns. And sure, those things help people recognize a brand, but they don't create it. Brands grow when customers consistently believe an organization will deliver what it promises. That belief creates brand trust, and brand trust is the foundation of every successful brand. Every purchase decision you have ever made comes down to what you believe. You believe the product will work, the company will deliver, and the experience will match your expectations and their promise. Most importantly, although not often acknowledged, you also believe your choice says something about who you are. Take that belief away and nothing else matters, not the design, the messaging, or even the price. Because without belief, there is no brand. But first, a story. I worked with a client who had beautiful branding. The logo was clean, the advertising was clever, and the messaging had been carefully crafted. On paper, it looked perfect, but their customers still didn't trust them. There was no scandal, there was no catastrophic failure. The reasons were smaller than that: missed expectations and slight inconsistencies in service. A noticeable little gap between what they said they would do and what people experienced. Individually, each minor disappointment seemed insignificant, but lined up one after the next, they eroded belief. And once belief starts to crack, everything built on top of it begins to wobble. This idea isn't new, and it certainly isn't mine alone. In Sapiens, Yuval Noah Harari explains that the most powerful human systems, from money to religion to governments, only exist because large groups of people collectively believe in them. Money has no intrinsic value. Without belief, a dollar is merely a piece of paper or a number on a bank statement. Corporations only exist because people agree to recognize them as legal entities. Even nations are simply shared stories that people agree to believe. Harari's point is clear. What allows humans to cooperate at scale is not force or logic alone. It's shared belief. Your brand works the same way. Your brand exists as a shared belief in the minds of your employees and clients. And that belief determines whether people choose you or people ignore you. It determines whether people will pay a premium or demand a discount. It determines whether people will recommend you or warn others away. Belief grows through communication, consistency, and experience. And it's built when what you say aligns with what you do over and over again. So yes, design, messaging, and execution matter, but their job is to reinforce belief, because belief is the asset, the engine, and the brand. If you want your audience to choose you, trust you, and pay for the value you provide, then your work isn't to say more, it's to build belief. That's what I help leaders do on stage and in the office. If you're planning a conference or a leadership event and want your audience to understand how belief creates value, let's talk.